Hello, this is Dr. Do again. This video is outside of medicine. Continue to view history through reading. And I finished the book of Leviticus, and I move on. Next book is Numbers. But before I move on, probably I'll just summarize what I understand from this book. So this book I think, first of all, the situation of this Leviticus is the when Moses led the people out of the Egypt, wandering the desert for this 40 years, and start to have their, even though it's in desert, but still have the people living together as free people, not slaves of Egypt anymore. So start to establish the rules, the regulations, and very detailed. Start from it's not a temple, the sanctuary place for the God, the tabernacle, and also how to sacrifice. Very, very detailed. I think it's even hard to follow actually, but there are different rules. I think I do not know the current dates, but still, to my understanding, this book also is a foundation for many regulations or many ways of living in terms of managing the home, managing diseases even, and also managing financially, how to manage. So this is probably a lot of ideas, a lot of business derived from this book probably. When I read this, I did not know that, but when I read this, I realized it's still, you can trace it back from this can be really kind of the origin of a lot of practice of today, in terms of even the medicine. Talk about the priest holding the heal power for those people and to judge whether it's infectious, whether clean or not clean, whether infectious or not infectious. So start from there. I think the authorities start to establish who is holding the power to lead the people, to discipline the group as together, even though it's not nation, but start to form the nation, or the rules and regulations, very detailed. So this is about, and also focus on, particularly for the religious rules, the sacrifice, so many different levels and layers and to practice. But I do not know the today, but I think this religious rules actually applied many practical in our daily life now. I think that's why I was kind of wondering how to start those regulations, or how to start those practices from the Bible. I think this is really some of the writings here. We can tell it is from here. So I'm going to move on to Book of Numbers. I'm going to read it. Numbers, the census. Chapter 1. The Lord spoke to Moses in the tent of meeting in the desert of Sinai on the first day of the second month of the second year after Israelites came out of Egypt. He said, "Take a census of the whole Israelite community by their clans and families, listing every man by name, one by one. You and Aaron are to number by their divisions all the men in Israel 20 years old or more who are able to serve in the army. One man from each tribe, each the head of his family, is to help you. These are the names of the men who are to assist you. From Reuben, Eliezer, son of Shedeur. From Simeon, Shelumiah, son of Zurishaddai. From Judah, Nashon, son of Aminadab. From Issachar, Nathaniel, son of Zor. From Zebulun, Eliab, son of Helon. From the sons of Joseph, from Ephraim, Elishama, son of Amihud. From Manasseh, Gamaliel, son of Pedahzur. From Benjamin, Abidan, son of Jordiani. From Dan, Aizar, son of Ammishaddai. From Asher, Pagiel, son of Okran. From Gad, Elias, son of Duo. From Naphtali, Ahira, son of Enan. These were the men appointed from the community, the leaders of their ancestry tribes. They were the heads of the clans of Israel. Moses and Aaron took these men whose names have been given, and they called the whole community together on the first day of the second month. The people indicated their ancestry by their clans and families, and the men 20 years old or more were listed by name, one by one, as the Lord commanded Moses, and so he counted them in the desert of Sinai. From the descendants of Reuben, the firstborn son of Israel, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, one by one, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Reuben was 46,500. From the descendant of Simeon, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were counted and listed by name, one by one, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Simeon was 59,300. From the descendants of Gad, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. Their number from the tribe of Gad was 45,650. From the descendants of Judah, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Judah was 74,600. From the descendant of Issachar, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Issachar was 54,400. From the descendants of Zebulun, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, according to the record of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Zebulun was 57,400. From the son of Joseph, from the descendants of Ephraim, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Ephraim was 40,500. From the descendant of Manasseh, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. The number from the tribe of Manasseh was 32,200. From the descendant of Benjamin, all the men 20 years old or more who were able to serve in the army were listed by name, according to the records of their clans and families. The number was from the tribe of Benjamin was 35,400. I'm going to stop here today and continue next time. Thank you for watching.